Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How we talk?
Hello?
Hello? I'm scared.
I like it.
I don't. I'm scared.
I feel like
because I feel like we have to be like super close and personal.
bitch. We are recording. I was like, we should be recording this.
We are recording this.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Is this mine?
Yes, I have mine on me.
Ok, un shot porque estamos un poquito nerviosos a la vergation.
Super nervous and I look oily.
Same. My hair look a little crusty today.
Because I washed it.
It's okay.
Ooh. Shout out to my friend. I can't even. Why does it look like that? That's so weird. Oh, am I doing it wrong?
Because you're a dumbass.
Because I'm a dumbass.
Okay. Ooh. Un, dos, tres. Oh, you have to like hold it to you so you can.
Hello.
Oh my god. Okay.
We're podcasters.
Bro podcast.
Okay. I got.
Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
You want another shot?
I guess. I don't want to push play yet on this until we're like ready.
You drink.
You?
You too.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Chismosas Sin Filtro.
Yay! I'm so excited.
If you guys can tell, we did a little upgrade on our equipment this time.
Yes, we did. We were getting a lot of like comments like your guys' quality, and like we knew that because when I would upload from the phone to the computer, the quality was super shitty, but I was like, I have to upload. People are waiting.
They're depending on us.
They really are, which I'm very surprised and we're very thankful because we really didn't think people were gonna watch.
We think we get like 3 views, but no.
And they're all ours.
Us replaying it, having our kids watch it over and over.
Not even our kids. I'm literally cooking and I'm like, all right, let me watch this again.
Facts me on my way home from work. No, but welcome back to another episode, guys. I'm Laura.
And I'm Samantha, if you guys
didn't know.
Forgot.
But what have you been up to, Leslie?
Work is getting busy.
That's good. I'm glad.
So I'm happy work is getting busy. I was off for what, like 4 months?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get back into it and just, focus on work. So yeah, that's really it.
You do need to. You need to poder mantenerme a mí también.
Oh my god. She wishes. No, just kidding. Like if I'm up, my family and my best friend is up.
Facts. So that's why I keep subscribing to the podcast, guys.
No, for real. Like if I'm good, she's good. If she's good, I'm good.
Facts. So. Facts. But we obviously want to apologize because we were going to bring a guest on, but unfortunately things didn't work out. But we hope we can get some more guests on here.
I know a lot of people want to come on, and like the first thing I want to say, I guess, is like you guys are not forced. I feel like the people who have asked to be on it, like they came and reached out to us. If whatever you guys feel like it is not meant to be, please let us know.
Please do not cancel an hour before we have to film because
it makes it so hard. Like we're literally like dodging this episode.
Yeah, we really are. We literally had to like brainstorm something real quick because we honestly did not expect it. We've had our last couple episodes planned because we have stuff at the end of the month that we have to do. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. We thought of something. We're not that boring, okay?
So we thought of something. Laura has a good story for you guys, so we'll see what she has to say.
I feel like I always have the good stories and you don't, bitch.
Because I'm boring.
You know?
No, you're not. Because you're a crazy ass bitch. bitch.
Not even. I don't do nothing.
Oh, no.
Like, when I got home from work, after we went to the store, I ate and I went to sleep. And then I woke up and my mom's like, she came home today and she's like, ayer te fuiste de pata de perro. I was like, huh?
And you're like, what do you mean?
And then she's like, sí, pues no estuviste desde que llegaste a la casa. I was like, lady, I was sleeping upstairs. And she's like, ¿estabas dormida? I was like, Mom, yeah, I was asleep.
Of course.
I was like, if Freddie didn't come wake me up, I wouldn't have fucking woke up. She's like, yo pensaba que te habías ido. I was like, that's why you knock on the door, lady. To see if I'm home. If my door's closed, I'm asleep.
Are you home?
For real. So I was like, if my door's closed, I'm sleeping.
Wait, but your car was outside.
Pero mi mamá no se pone atención. I don't say
I'm dead. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because she was like, sí, nunca estás en la pinche casa. I'm like, I only went on Thursday for like 3 hours.
You're like, that's it.
Exactly. I can't.
Oh, God.
We asked you guys for a couple questions. But, well, not even questions, more like...
Yeah, so we asked for confessions, but, like, people were asking for advice.
Oh, yeah. We did get a couple people who asked for advice, and...
I don't know why. At least
you asking the wrong bitches, because we can't even give each other advice. We'd be like, yeah, you do that. You do that. Fuck that.
You're like, you're so smart, and, like, I'm going to be right behind you, supporting you.
Hell yeah, you got this.
Oh, God. We're dumb. So, I don't know why you guys would come to us, but thank you. We'll do our best to be, like,
I'm going to give you the wrong advice. I'm just letting you know, because I'm fucking dumbass. Just kidding. Before this, we drink half a buzzball, because Leslie fed us, and then we got a little tired.
We had tacos, and then, like... I was like, I'm tired.
I know. I was like, girl, we gotta get this shit going because I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, so we went on live for a little bit, but it was boring.
Some bitches wanted to fight. She's lucky she's in fucking Houston because I would have fucking caught a flight and beat her ass.
Weird. So, like, she invited herself onto my live.
Yeah.
And then we accepted it, and then we accepted someone else, and they're like, why do you guys look confused?
I was literally like this, like just staring at the camera, but it's
blind ass.
But I can't see. I have contacts, but I really can't see. And I was literally like, huh? And then they're like, why is she looking like that? I'm like, I'm in my own world, bitch. And if you really want me to talk, I'ma fucking talk. Y no te va a gustar, pendeja.
And then after, I was like, okay, like, let me try to kick them out. But then I ended the live.
She did us.
I don't go TikTok live. I don't know.
We had like 20 viewers at that point. We ya no pudimos subir.
I know. Once we went back, it was like the same 3.
It was all the fucking desperate ass viejitos chochos que no saben qué hacer subir.
Honestly.
No, but
someone made fun of our laugh. They said that we don't breathe.
I barely know how to breathe. It was the tacos, buddy. No, that
every episode, Laura.
It was the beer, bro. Drink beer.
No, it's okay.
Your mama probably don't know how to breathe, right?
You're so dumb.
Anyways, guys, y'all really want some fucking advice from us? But I guess so. I have one.
Your phone.
I have one. I have a good one. You guys need to like interact with us more, like on there. Like,
don't be shy.
But just don't ask stupid shit. Like, stop asking me what friends I hang out with. I got like 5 friends that I hang out with. And that's about
here
it.
Like every weekend. That's all you gotta know.
At this point, Leslie me va a cobrar renta, ¿vale? Y apenas quiero pagar renta en mi casa.
I'm gonna make I'm gonna make her room like out here. Like there's like a second living room. Ahí va a ser su cuarto.
Hell no, fuck her kids. I can't even sleep here.
They're gonna kick her out. Like,
Deadass.
what are you doing here, Laura?
Deadass. You're gonna be like, bitch, you here all the time. No te puedes ir a tu casa o qué chingados. Oh no, that buzzball's making me hot, guys. Open the window. Open the window.
Take off your jacket.
I know. Okay. This one asks, girl, it says, do you think I should wait or just move on if he asks me just to wait for him while he's working on himself? There's a lot of options that say, oh, what if he's talking to other girls or maybe he's not ready to commit? Or should I just trust and hope that he's telling me the truth? I feel, in my opinion, I feel like when a guy tells you that he's working on himself, he's either speaking to multiple women or he don't give a fuck about you.
I want to say from personal experience. Yes, very personal. Uh, when they don't want to do commitment stuff with you, it's because they don't take you serious. And at that point, you have to remove yourself from the situation and put yourself first, because the longer you stay, it's just going to hurt more.
And then they know que tú les hiciste caso and that you're going back. You're waiting for them when they want to come back. That they're just going to be like, oh, pues ahí va a estar cuando yo la quiera. Like, ¿qué me pierdo? Él puede andar de puto y tú esperándolo.
For what?
Como una pendeja, for what?
Yeah, for what? And it's like not even, like, it's just like not worth it. Like, what are you waiting for in the end? Like, is it more like you're so stuck on this guy, like the idea of the life that you could have with him? Or is it just lust?
It ain't shit, because if a man really wanted you, he would want to grow with you and learn with you. And
they're gonna, if they love you, they're gonna do it day one. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. And if they don't, they ain't shit. So.
And they're either gonna do it until they realize that they're losing you. And then that's when you're gonna realize, like, do I really want this? Because it's always gonna be like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Sí sabemos that is
sabemos. We learned something in life. Something. At least.
We learned from these men that we spent fucking years with.
Yes, that's true.
No, but yeah. Do you have another one?
So I didn't really get, like, you got the advice questions.
I have one more.
Okay. Let's see. I got some weird questions, but biggest red flags in a guy.
Their nose.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, but if you know me, you know that it's not even a fucking red flag, but I have a thing for guys with big nose. Not even guys, people in general. If you have a big nose, I don't want to be your friend.
I fucking hate you. But there's your key.
That's why I learned my lesson, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm bringing up that man up in here.
Like we didn't bring him up the last 2 episodes. At this point,
he's gonna start being like, you know what? You guys gotta pay me for bringing my name up.
He
would. No, but a red flag. Si se baja la pinche gasolinera con el teléfono, he's hiding something, baby girl, because there's no need for a man to take his phone with him while he goes and fucking pays for gas.
If a man starts, how do you say it? Like, he starts questioning everything you do and why you do it, and he starts, like, doubting you, it's because he is doing it to you.
Yep, it's his fucking
conscience.
His conscience. Porque anda de cabrón. Facts.
Yep. What else?
No te escondas el pinche teléfono abajo de la almohada.
Facts.
Because I'm gonna just go. Take it out.
Like, y'all are so dumb. Like you guys fall asleep and you're in a heavy ass sleep. All I gotta do is get my little hand like that.
Y sacarlo, vale.
You just slide it out.
I know you're because password. I call him. Just kidding.
Like, I know your social security. I know your date of birth.
I know your mama's social security at this point.
Like, honestly, like, I know you use the same password for everything.
Dead ass.
So, like, honestly, why hide something if you know we're gonna fucking find it?
I bet you anything of my baby daddy, he probably still has the same password. He can't fucking switch from the 3. He switches from the 3 state ones and 2. I know. But yeah, guys. I do have one more. This person asked me, how do you cut off a toxic sister-in-law, my husband's brother's wife? Sister-in-law, brother-in-law, either one.
Oh, I got an interesting one. You put yourself first, and you cut them off.
Facts. And you say, fuck you, motherfucker.
Because, like, okay, you're in a relationship with that person, right? They have no idea what your relationship is like. And I don't know your situation, but I feel like it's probably like they're very involved in your relationship. And at that point, I feel like your partner has to put you first. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
Your partner has to put you first, and if they don't, it's because they don't care and they don't love you.
Exactly. Facts, because I've had an issue like that too. With my one of my brothers, one of my siblings, wife. Me and my siblings are really like the type que nos decimos cosas, and we don't mean it like that, like to be rude to them. I just feel like that's how we grew up, telling each other shit.
Yeah.
And I had a sister-in-law that was like that. Like she
was more sensitive.
Sensitive to it, but I was like, I didn't mean it like that. Like obviously now we're cool, whatever. Like we've gotten past whatever, but I just feel like you need to learn how to put them in their place, but tell them. You don't have to make your significant other like choose. Like obviously, yeah, I get it. Like if my brother would have came up to me and been like, you know what, Laura, you need to chill the fuck out, because it wasn't just me; it was me and my other brother. Would be like my mom talked to us because she spoke to my mom about it.
Yeah.
And my mom told me and my brother, but it's like you guys should have came to us and told us, because then I would have been like, okay, my bad. Like I apologize for what I did, said, if I offended you any fucking way, but just if it doesn't make you happy, like if they're like, porque si hay cuñadas chismosas.
Yes.
Hay cuñadas y cuñados que they think that they have an opinion for everything, that they have to put their 2 cents into it, to every little fucking thing. I feel like you just need to be like, you know what, chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like that's not it. Like if it has nothing to do with you, why are you putting your 2 cents into it?
Yeah, I agree. And also, like, I feel like it also depends the situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, it could be the smallest things. Like, maybe you just don't like them. Like, you guys don't click, but you guys can still respect each other's boundaries and be each other, because at the end of the day, like, you're married into that family. Wouldn't you want anything more than to be good with that family, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like, if it's like they're being disrespectful, then you fuck a bitch up so she can shut the fuck up.
Facts. I'll drag a bitch. But no, yeah, it's true.
Man.
Like, no, we don't have a topic. We just fucking thought of a topic like an hour before we started recording. What is our topic?
So Laura is going to tell you guys a very interesting story.
I don't know if you guys have realized it, but Leslie's a little boring, guys.
I am.
She needs some more spice in her life. I'm gonna start pimping her out this year at this point.
Shut up. I'm not. It's not even like I'm boring. I just like. I have good stories, but like, as grown-ups, it's boring. I have good stories as teenagers.
Then why don't you tell them, girl?
Well, I can, but I want you to tell your story first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first. So our little topic of today is going to be fights. Like, not fights, but fights.
Like arguments, because she didn't really get in a fight. But
porque no me dejaron puteármela.
Yep.
Porque si me hubieran dejado puteármela, me la hubiera de haber puteado. Pero no me dejaron. No, I just think it's like fights that we've ever been in. I have a lot, so I'm just going to talk about it. No, but yeah, so I guess I'll go first. So I want to say around like 4 or 5 years ago. No, 4 years ago. Because he lives in B3. It was 4 years ago. Me and my kids' dad had gone into an argument, so that I decided to go out with his cousins, and both of his cousins. We went to sit down to 25th Street, and at this time he was with his friends. Estaba en el apartamento. I went to 25th Street with his 2 cousins. Shout out to Jenny. Y la otra no la voy a mencionar. We're not cool like that. We were on 25th Street, and we were just hanging out with friends. And then after, obviously, it was over, I had told my baby daddy, I was like, I'm going to go over to the house with the girls, and we're just going to kick it there, because obviously he was already drinking with his friends there at the apartment. And he was like, yeah, whatever. So it was me, his 2 cousins, and then one of my friends from high school, and then her friend. We went to the apartment, and we got there, we were chilling. I was already drunk, like estaba sentada yo en el sillón, y one of Ricardo's friends was trying to get at my friend. She was just like not really about it, but she was just still talking to him, like she was trying to be nice. Yeah, she was conversating with him. And I could, like, obviously you've seen how I don't know if you ever seen how our apartment was set up when we had the couches. Like estaba one of the closets in the back, and then the couch was like that instead of against the wall.
Yeah.
So we had the couches like that. Y yo estaba sentada my friend was on one of the chairs because I think it was around, I don't remember around what time it was, but I think we had Sia's there because we had like a kickback or something right before it. And so then we were literally chilling, and the guy was, I think, in the kitchen. Ricardo was in the kitchen, and his friends. I think the guys were just in the kitchen. We were in the sala chilling, and I'm literally sitting on the couch, and all I see is a girl walk in, and I didn't hear what she said in the kitchen. She walks in, and I kid you not, I'm literally like just minding my own business on my fucking couch, minding my business, and all of a sudden I hear her say, "Oh, so you don't fucking answer my fucking calls and you're not home, but you can come hang out with these fucking hoes?"
Oh, hell no.
And I literally, for a second, I was like,
It took you a minute.
literally, I was like, I looked at my friend, and I think Jenny was there too, like in the sala, and I looked at them. No, Jenny was in the kitchen. Let me go back. Jenny was in the kitchen. I think she was talking to her cousin, and en eso entró la muchacha, and I heard her say something about like these hoes or these bitches, Jenny said. And she was like, "Wait, who?" Because it took Jenny a second to like fucking react. Yeah. And so then she was kind of like following behind her. Y en eso fue cuando dijo like, "Oh, like the whole thing about hoes and shit." And I'm kidding, I'm sitting on the couch. Está mi friend. Yeah, she's right on the against the wall. And I look at her like to make sure I understood right and she understood the same thing.
Bitch, do you want to correct yourself?
Yeah, so I looked at her, and then I looked back, and this bitch stands, and she's like, "Hi." She's standing. I'm still sitting, but at this point, I'm standing up already.
I bet, show me.
You want me to show you?
Yeah.
No, so yeah, she's standing right there, and I'm sitting, and I'm standing at this point, and she's telling the guy something, and then she turns and looks at me, and she's like, "Hi." I don't remember her fucking name. And I looked at her. I'm already standing at this point facing her. And I look at her, and I'm like, "What did you say?" She's like, I was like, no. Say what you said before that. And she's like, "I told him that he fucking didn't come home, but he's with his fucking hoes." At that moment, I was like, "Bitch, you really want to get your ass beat because they were gonna dar putazos ahorita." And mind you, I'm still mad at my fucking kids' dad. I literally
was ready to fight.
Dead ass. And I was like, "Bitch, you're not gonna fucking come in my fucking house and disrespect me."
Yeah.
Because I think she thought that they had just invited random girls to the apartment, and that's who we were, just random bitches.
To her, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
and so then literally, I kid you fucking not, she starts yelling at me, and I start yelling at her. And this point, ya se metieron los guys. I literally fucking jumped from the couch. Because they're pushing me back. I jumped from the couch, and all I go, whoom, fucking yanked her. Because she's like in the fucking hall already between the kitchen and the sala.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like against the fucking, like, me están moviendo, Ricardo's friend. And I don't know
the
how
only
I did
thing
it.
that you could think of was to jump from the couch to the fucking wall.
Literally, I was just like, whoom. And they're pulling her out at this point. Because Ricardo knew. And I'm literally like jalándola, and they're pulling her too.
Yeah.
So then they finally like, me quitaron la mano. And the guy's taking her out. And I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not done. I need to whoop a bitch's ass." And I go to the back. They finally kicked her out. I go through the back door, and they're like, "You're not gonna fucking get out. Like, you're fucking stupid." I was like, "All right, bet." Run to the front door.
And if you guys know this apartment, the doors were like
on the opposite
side, like literally the same place. So by the time they got her out, she could just go and like go around in a circle. Like you could meet like this.
And she was parked in the back. So then I remember is running from the back, and I'm running to the front, and all I hear is Ricardo say, "Pastor, fucking get her," because Pastor se quedó en la sala, and if you know Pastor, you know Pastor is a big motherfucker. Big.
Yeah.
And I'm literally, no sé cómo, pero él ni podía conmigo. Like, he could not.
Es que estabas en how do you say it? Like, demoniada?
I'm telling you, like, he could not. And it fucking makes me laugh because, when we talk back about it, he's like, "I don't know how the fuck this bitch didn't fucking beat my ass," because she was fucking pissed. And so, by the time that I literally like pushed him and shit, like she was already gone because the guy dragged her out of my house.
The boyfriend.
Yeah. No, he wasn't even the boyfriend. He was the pimp. He pimped her out.
Shut the fuck.
Yes, he would pimp her out. He was one of her hoes, but she was like the hoe that he would sleep with.
Like the main
pimp, yeah. And so then he literally like la jaló. He dragged her out. And so mind you, my baby daddy got mad at me. She got mad at me because I wanted to fight her. I'm like, I'm not gonna let a bitch disrespect me, let alone in my fucking home.
Exactly.
Like, no, bitch.
He should have had your back in that moment because, like, who the fuck is she to walk in?
Even if you were mad at me, like, you should have had my back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but anyway, so the girl ends up leaving, and then obviously me and Ricardo got into it, and so he ends up leaving with his friends, and me, yo todavía estoy emputada. I'm like, first of all, you're mad at me for the wrong shit. I was home. The bitch, she doesn't even know who the fuck I am. So then he ends up leaving, and I tell Jenny and his other cousin, because the other girls had already left at this point. I was like, I want to find him. I'm fucking gonna find him. I don't give a fuck where. This is why these men ain't shit, because they make us crazy.
They do make us crazy.
They dead ass.
They do the most, and then when we do the most, they're like, why are you acting like that?
Exactly.
Like, this is not you.
Te estás pasando de verga.
Yeah.
But so
come on.
I dead ass. We got in the car, and I knew where one of his friends lived at the time. He lives literally by my mom's house, but a little bit para arriba, by Winco. So I was like, let's go to his house. I was like, they must have gone to his fucking house. And Ricardo turned off his location, so I couldn't find him. So then we pulled up to his house y nada. And I was like, where the fuck is it? I was like, yo me acuerdo que me había dicho que su amigo vivía en los apartamentos close to our apartment. I was like, fuck it. If we gotta go to every apartment, we're gonna fucking go to every fucking apartment.
She has a notebook, check marking every.
I don't even need a notebook. I got my fucking head at this point. So we go to the wrong apartment. This apartment, you needed a code to get into the parking garage.
You're like, this is too bougie.
Deadass. I was like, nah, I don't think he lives here. So then we leave, and I was like, wait, these apartments. It's the apartments that are right next to the Mexican store, where Miguel works.
Yes.
So I was like, just pull in here. And as we're pulling, I see Ricardo's parking his car. And I told him, I was like, I'm getting off right here. And all I see is his friend getting off. I didn't see Ricardo or his other friends get off. So I see his friend getting off. And I told the girls, I was like, I'll be back. I'm going to figure out where he's at. Because by then, yo ya no había visto el carro de Ricardo. So it's like, I feel like I kind of like blacked out at that point because I didn't see when they went out.
Yeah.
So then I followed a friend, and I was like, where the fuck is Ricardo? And he's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm going home. I'm going to my apartment. And I was like, I do not give a fuck. Where the fuck is he? And he's like, bro, I don't know. And I see that he has his fucking gun on him. And I was...
I fucking hate you.
This is how you know I was toxic. I literally see him, and I tell him, I was like, give me the fucking gun. And I think in his head, he was probably like, esta está bien pendeja.
No vas a ver, yeah.
Yeah. So he literally hands me the gun. And I'm like, where is Ricardo? He's like, I don't know. I literally grabbed the gun, clock it back, and I pointed at him. I was like, if you don't tell me where he's fucking at, I will fucking shoot you. Tell me where the fuck he's at. He's like, I don't know where he's at. I was like,
scared.
I was like, you got 2 seconds to tell me where he's at, because I swear to God, I'll blast your head, and I'll blast the bitch's head, and then I'll go and blast Ricardo's head afterwards. So tell me where the fuck he's at. And he's like, he went home. And literally, I was like, all right, cool, thanks. And I answered
the gun. But like, you're so dumb. Like, what if he was fucking crazy and he would have like grabbed the gun and fucking shot you?
Because if he really was crazy, he would have fucking at that point fought me and fucking hit me.
Well, that's true. He wouldn't have even given you the gun.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
And he was fucking drunk and high as fuck. So then I end up going home, and Ricardo had already pulled up to the house, and I was like, I just pulled the gun out of your He's like, you're fucking stupid. He's like, where is it? I was like, I gave it back. He's like, that was mine. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Not my problem.
Well, why did your friend have it if it was yours?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
So mind you, pues se metió el viejo a su apartment. He didn't go back with Ricardo and them. Well, I come to find out, Ricardo ends up telling me that he kicked her out, the girl, because obviously she calls the fucking show. And
sorry, bitch, you ain't the main no more.
No more. But let me tell you, that day, I guess he obviously kicked her out. So he was throwing her shit out of the balcony, just throwing her shit.
Oh my God, I've heard of this story, but from another point of view.
Yes. Yes. So he literally threw all her shit out, like su ropa, su makeup. It was all over the fucking place. If you know who does her hair, Miguel, my friend.
Our bestie.
Yes. He works under that salon. His salon is under these apartments. Well, he went into work the next day. Ella había maquillaje, garras, todo. I think there was even a TV at this point, like all over.
All her
and
shit.
he was just like, what the fuck happened? We'll let you know it. And then I ended up telling him, he was like, Laura, really?
It had to be you.
It had to be me.
She got kicked out because of you.
But that's what she fucking gets. But yeah, I was like, and I told his friend, I was like, just pray to God that I never run into this bitch, because I still remember and I'm gonna still drag her ass. La voy a jalar y le voy a sacar la puta pistola también si necesito la pendeja. But yeah, I was like, and I'm like, why are you guys getting mad at me? You guys should just let me whoop her ass.
Yeah, like all
Pero
that.
es que usaba la cara para poder venderse la pendeja. But
All that extra shit was because they didn't let you be her ass.
exactly, I'm like, y'all could have just
It could have ended right there and then.
dead ass if you let me just do real quick, and then we would have been dead.
You're like, I wouldn't have pulled out a gun on anyone.
And his friends still, like, I don't know if he's still friends with him, but for a while he would talk about it. He's like, your baby mama's crazy.
You made her crazy.
You did, motherfucker, because I was never this crazy.
We were innocent.
But yeah, it was just a little bit because, I don't know, I could never.
I feel like you got more toxic after we stopped hanging out.
Was this our time we were hanging out?
No. I don't remember this story.
I think it was when we stopped hanging out.
That's
I
what I'm
think it was
saying,
a
you got
couple
more
months after.
toxic.
No, deadass. I feel like I went toxic de aquí hasta acá the last couple
I
years.
see it.
And I'm still toxic. That's why I don't date.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but yeah. I was very toxic, and I think I need to learn how not to be toxic. I feel like it's just a toxicness that I'm carrying with myself now.
It's hard to let go of that. And I feel you on that because I was also made very toxic. But mine,
shit.
yeah, mine is just like for a whole other episode.
Deadass, guys. That needs like a part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
At this point, we're just gonna make a whole series about it. No, but yeah, that was me wanting to beat a bitch's ass, but no me dejaron partir la madre.
And she todavía tiene ganas, so if you guys want to fight, just
Y'all
kidding.
trying to square up, so tell us if you've ever got your ass beat, if someone beat your ass, someone jumped you or something.
So, like she said, I'm boring. I say that every episode. I don't think I'm boring. I'm just very... She's more confrontational. I'm more calm, right? So, the only time I got in a fight... Was it? So, no. It was 2 fights. But
round 1, round 2.
No, it was a different one. So, let me tell you the first one.
Okay.
The first one, I was in 5th grade. And I lived in Salt Lake, right? So I lived in Salt Lake. If anyone knows my sister, my younger sister, she's fucking crazy. Like, she's literally crazy. So my sister, like, I'm what, 28? She's 24. I'm 4 years older than her, right? So I'm in 5th grade. This girl's like in 2nd grade. And we used to hang out with this girl who was in my grade, our age. And she was walking home one day, and I guess I did fight. But this girl, like, she started pulling my hair, right? So I was like, what the fuck? So, like, I started pulling her hair. Like, I don't fight like that. But I was like, what, in 5th grade? I was like 10, 11 years old. No, like 12, 11, 12.
Yeah.
So I was like 11, 12, and this girl started pulling my hair, and I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I pulled this bitch's hair, and I was like, get the fuck off me. And so my little sister was like, what the fuck? So she, like, went up to her, and she, like, grabbed her by the hair, and she just, like, I just remember her, she, like, slammed. And, like, mind you, Jocelyn has always been very, like, tiny. But this girl was also very tiny. Yeah. So when Jocelyn, like, grabbed her, but Jocelyn was in 2nd grade. How old was she? Like 8?
No.
9, 10, 11, 12. No.
She was like 6.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
No. She was like
7, yeah. So mind you, so she grabs her, she grabbed this girl by the hair, she like dragged her, and she just started punching her. But Jocelyn has always had like anger issues, right?
She's like, I got a lot of me.
Life at that very young age, sadly. But she grabbed her and she started hitting her. So then I, got in it and was like helping my sister, even though she didn't need help.
Yeah.
But I was just like me being the bigger sister, right? And so then that girl, like, she started crying. She like ran home. We lived in the same apartment complex. So like the girl was like, whatever. She went home, and then the next day we get to school and they're calling me to the office, and I'm like, okay, like, what's going on? Like, I forgot. It wasn't my fight.
Yeah.
Because, like, at that point, Jocelyn took over, and, like, I was like, okay, whatever, And I get there, and they're like, oh, like, Leslie, you have to come down to the office. And, like, I was always in trouble. But then I guess I'm not...
Bitch, you were in trouble all the fucking time.
And I went down to the office, and oh my god, dude. Era una china, like, as our principal. And she was, like, sitting down. I think she was over her job because she was, like, eating. She was, like, eating. And I was, like, so grossed out because, like, I could smell the food, but I don't know what she was eating. And she had me and Jocelyn. She's like, what happened yesterday? And I was like, nothing. Like, I'm not going to snitch her out. And she was like, well, this girl, her name starts with an A. I'm not going to say her name. She was like, said that you guys jumped her. And I was like, no, we didn't jump her. I was like, nobody jumped her. Like, she pulled my hair, and then my sister pulled her hair. I was like, and then we started fighting. And I was like, and then I got in it, and that's when, like, we started all, like, kind of hitting each other. And then, like, that's when I grabbed my sister because she started crying. And I was like, let's just go home. Because I was like, she's going to snitch. Like, I already knew she was going to say something. So then I literally, like, sat there. Mind you, Jocelyn was the one who, like, instigated it after this, right?
Yeah.
I got suspended.
I'm dead.
And literally,
I would have dragged Jocelyn's ass out.
I was like, she was like, well, you're suspended. She was like, because you're the older sister and you should have stopped it. I was like, I did. I grabbed my sister and I left.
No, bitch, I wanted to see my sister whoop her ass. She wanted to pull my hair or what?
So then I ended up, like, going, like, they called my mom, and I told my mom what had happened. Obviously, my mom didn't know that we had gotten in a fight the day before. And she was just like, okay, whatever. Like, my mom didn't really care, I think, because she knew Jocelyn was, like, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So I ended up, like, doing the time for it.
Wow.
In 5th grade, I was super annoyed, and, like, I was just like, whatever,
Yeah.
The second time didn't really count as a fight because I got jumped.
You a pussy.
So this was in Highland. I'm not going to say names.
Say the fucking name. I'm just kidding.
We're not saying names, but this was in Highland. A lot of people probably know who this is. I don't think you knew this story until today. But the people who did know back then, if they still remember this, it was so long ago.
Behind the fucking church that I was too lazy to walk over there. So go fucking see them.
So I had stayed after school. I think I had to, like, finish something for a class.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for my ride, and it was just me. It was just me. I just realized that. It was literally just me. And I was waiting for my ride, and some girl came up to me. Or she didn't come up to me, but she just kept staring at me. And, like, me, like, I'm not... Like, I'm very calm, but, like, if you're staring at me, like, it's gonna piss me the fuck off. Like, I'm gonna ask you, like, what the fuck, you know? Exactly. So, like, she just kept staring at me. She was with her sisters, and she... I was like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, that's literally all I told her. And she just went off. Like, she just started talking all this shit. And I was like, all right, well, like, let's go outside, And I thought this was going to be, like, a clean, fair fight.
Yeah.
And so we ended up going outside. And as soon as we started fighting, like, her sisters jumped in.
Oh, hell no.
So they jumped in. And all I remember was, like, we, like, kind of, like, threw the first punch. And then she, like, grabbed me by the hair. Mm-hmm. Like, her and her sisters, like, they grabbed me by the hair. And, like, they put me down on the floor. And, like, I had one on top of me, and then I had the other ones, like, hitting me and kicking me.
Yeah.
So I was like, you dumb bitches. Like, I can't even fight you at this point.
At this point, you're like, yeah, que vale.
Well, yeah, at this point, like, I'm just getting my ass kicked because I'm getting jumped, right? So then, I don't know who saw it, but the next day, like, everyone kept going up to me, and they were like, hey, I heard you fought this person. Like, did you kick her ass? Did you kick her ass? And I was like, no, bro, I got jumped. And they were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So then... this girl was like, what the fuck? Like, she jumped you? She's like, do you want to fight her again?
Like, let's go right now. Round 2, bitches.
She's like, do you want to fight her again? She's like, because she, like, they jumped you. She's like, that's not fucking fair. And, like, we're so fucking dumb in middle school, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, I want to fight her again because I'm like, this bitch fucking jumped me.
my fucking match.
Yes.
Rematch right
We
now.
ended up fighting in the church in front of Highland after school.
Yeah.
And so this girl, like, she kept trying to, like, literally it looked like we were swimming when we were fighting because she kept trying to grab me, like, by the hair, but she just kept scratching me.
Oh, she was
so
trying to
she
pull
was,
you down.
yeah, she was trying to pull me down to, like
get on top of you.
to get on top of me, right? And since she couldn't, like, she just kept fucking scratching me. So literally, like, as she's doing that, like, we're both, like, pretty much punching each other at this point. And pues ya ves que los papás ahí se parqueaban?
Yeah.
So then right away they called the school and told them, like, there's a fight here. And that's when, like, we were, like, hitting each other, and she still couldn't get me down at this point. And I think it was pissing her off because the day before she was able to, but she had her sisters, right?
Yeah.
And so I just remember, like, as soon, like, she had punched me, like, in the nose, but I'm so fucking sensitive in the nose, dude. Like, for the smallest things, I bleed. So as soon as she punched me, I'm, like, bleeding, but we're still going at it. But then we're, like, I hear my friends saying, like, hey, like, they're, like, the cop from the school was coming or whatever. So I was like, fuck. So, like, I wish I could say names for some people. But my friend grabbed me, and we ended up at his girlfriend at the time. Like, at the time, it was his girlfriend and boyfriend. And we ended up at her house. He just gave me, like, his shirt so I can, like, stop the bleeding. And we were just kind of sitting there for a minute. And then I was with my friend Julio, also at the time. And we were like, okay, I think we're good. So Julio didn't want me to get caught. So he took off the shirt he was wearing and he made me wear it so that they couldn't, like, recognize us as we were walking home. Mind you, this was Highland. We walked from Highland all the way to, like, literally by Lincoln.
Okay, yeah.
It's a far walk.
Fuck.
Because I used to take the bus to school, so it was like an hour walk, maybe more. But yeah, those are the two, like, really big fights that I had.
You should have whooped her ass. Let's hit her up right now so we can whoop her ass. Fair match.
We're cool now.
Oh.
Well, not really, like...
Boring!
We just don't... Like, there's nothing.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No. I think, like, I've been in a couple
I'm telling
fights.
you, it's just Highland was so fucking...
I remember there was a girl that I wanted to fight at Highland, too.
I want names. Just kidding.
I fucking say it. Her name was Liz. You
What
know,
is- Oh, I remember.
I want to say, was this
She was older than us?
Yeah,
yes,
she was.
I remember her.
I think we were in 8th grade and she was in 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Or 7th and she was in 9th.
She was a 9th. She was 2 years older than us.
Yeah. Well, this girl, she was dating my cousin at the time. And mind you, this was around the time. No, me and my cousins were cool. But then she started dating my cousin. Y ella le empezó a meter cosas a la cabeza a mis cousins. And my cousins kind of, like, turned themselves against me. And they were, like, on her side. Porque ella era la cuñada, like, the cool cuñada. And I'm like, bitch, you can suck my fucking right toe, motherfucker.
The right one.
Yes. No, but yeah, so I remember when you brought up Julio, because Julio, he had came up to me and he had told me, he's like, she wants to fight you, but she wants to jump you. I was like, no, what the fuck? Like, why are you gonna jump me? Like, if you really want to fight me one-on-one. Like, why do you have to jump? Si tantos putos huevos tienes,
Exactly.
fight me by yourself. You don't need nobody to fucking help you fucking fight me at this point. We ended up never fighting at Highland. I don't think I ever got in trouble, like, at Highland between, like, a fight. But then over the summer...
Hold on, before you go on. Wasn't there a fight, like, in the like during lunch that you were in?
That was at Ogden High.
No.
At Highland? I never fought at
Oh,
Highland.
okay, never mind. Go
I
on.
don't think maybe the people that I associate with myself, esas siempre se andaban peleando. Pero yo no.
I can't remember whose fight it was, but I remember there was, like, a fight and, like, all the officers were, like...
Maybe it was the guys. Because I know the guys cada rato se peleaban. Se agarraban a
Yeah, that's
putazos.
true.
No, but yeah, so I remember he told me, and she ended up never fighting me at school. I know she just like, she did come up to me before school and she was like, trying to tell me something. And I was like, bitch, I'm not gonna fight you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking get suspended, and I'm not gonna get, I think at that time I was in the track team. I was like, I'm not gonna get kicked off the fucking team because you want to fucking fight me. If you want to fight me after fucking school. I'm not gonna fucking fight you. We never ended up fighting. And then she tried to set me up with my cousins. So I would still go to my cousin's house. She would go around my cousins, but she really wasn't around my cousins at that time. And I remember my cousin, ya era tarde, me and my mom had gone over, my mom and my brother had gone over to my aunt's house. And my mom and my aunt were outside chilling, and I was inside with my aunt cousin. And she tried to set me up with her. She was like, let's go to the tiendita.
Your own cousin?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I was like, yeah.
No.
And I was like, no, I don't want to go to the tienda. Like, I don't feel like I want to buy anything. And in my head, I kind of had a feeling already. Like I knew it. Because they were like, la muchacha estaba allí. And then they ended up leaving. And my cousin all of a sudden wanted to go to the store. Yeah. And so I was like, no, I'm good. I'm like, I don't want to go to the store. And I told her, I was like, and that's when I realized, because then she brought her up and like we were kind of like talking shit about her. Pero yo no me di cuenta que la ventana estaba abierta. The window to her room was open. So then me and my cousin are chilling on the fucking bed, and all of a sudden I see her come in. She's like, oh, you want to fucking talk shit about me, fucking bitch? And I was like, I'll fucking say it to your face. Like, I'm not scared to fucking say it to your face. Like, that's something I'm not gonna fucking deny. If I talk shit, I'm gonna fucking say it. And so then we're literally yelling at each other. And at this point, like, it's in the room. It's her boyfriend, which is my cousin, me, and then her little brother. And my brother ya no se llevaba tan bien con su brother de ella because he was obviously dating that girl. And my brother no se llevaba bien con su girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So they kind of like went their own ways. And she's just yelling at me. And I was like, if you want to fucking fight me, fight me. I was like, there was no need for you to want me to go to the store so you can fight me. You were probably going to fucking jump me. Like, that's what the type of bitch you are. You're going to fucking jump me. And so we're just fucking yelling at each other. And I remember I think she threw the first punch. I don't remember who threw the first punch. But I remember when I hit her y me traje su fucking nose ring with me. Like, I hit her. I still have that scar. It's little, but it's like a little scar from her nose ring.
Oh, shit.
Like, I fucking I remember I went, boom, I hit her, and it wasn't her, was it her? No, it was her lip ring. So, like, I fucking hit it, and I yanked it. And we're just, like, fucking going at it. Like, just in the fucking bed, like, dándonos putazos. And my brother walks in, and he gets me off of her. He's like, you're fucking stupid. Like, leave my fucking sister alone. I kid you not, I don't understand what her problem was, because me and her used to be cool before she started dating my cousin.
And then all of a sudden,
she just had it all against me. So we're fighting, and we walk off. My brother's dragging me out of the room, and I'm yelling at her. And my mom and my tia are in the front, obviously. And she comes out, and she's like, chale mi shit. And my mom's like, si me quieres, mija, te va a partir la puta madre otra vuelta. And she starts telling my mom shit.
Love your mom.
Yes, and she starts telling my mom shit. And at this point, Miguel's already getting annoyed because she's fucking yelling at my mom. Like, you're not gonna fucking yell at my mom. My brother's yelling back at her. My cousin's getting in it. And so then she calls her fucking friends. That's what always would piss me off about this bitch, is she would always call her friends and her little brother in them. So they could fight my brother and me.
Yes.
And so then my aunt ends up actually calling the cops on her, and she ends up actually leaving with them. But I'm like, bitch, why were you trying to fucking fight me? Like, yo nunca le hice nada. That I recall, I never did shit to her. And the couple years after that, when she broke up with my cousin and I would see her, she would always want to fucking fight me. Always want to fight me.
For no reason.
I'm like, for what, bitch?
You're like, what did I do?
My cousins were sucking her dick so fucking hard, apparently, because they were all up on her ass. And I'm like,
I wonder, like, what it was.
I don't know.
That's so weird.
I don't fucking get it. And I'm like, damn, bitches.
That's why family ain't shit sometimes.
Facts. Fuck all you bitches, because we ain't even close anymore. No. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know what her problem was. I seen her a couple years ago. I want to say it was like at a 15 or a wedding. No me acuerdo, pero la miré en el baño, and she looked at me, and she's like, hi, Laura. I'm like, oh, fuck, bitch, you ain't not saying hi to me.
After all that fucking shit that she said.
I looked at her, and I just walked out the bathroom. I was like, bitch, no, don't.
Like, I'll fuck your ass up.
We're lucky we're in a party right now. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know. These bitches, like, just like to fight.
Yeah. You?
Me, I love fighting. I'm just kidding. But I'm like, if I don't have a reason to fight you, why am I gonna fight you?
Yes,
Like,
I
if you
agree.
don't give me a reason to not like you, I'm not gonna dislike you. I might think you're annoying.
See, and like me, like I never really fought. I'm not a fighter, right?
I
But with my sister, like me and her, like we were always going at it. So like my fighting stories is like my sister.
Me and my sister also
Yeah,
recently. Honestly,
literally.
but that's how I feel like recently.
That's how-
like, all my fights are just with Rosa, because I'm
That's
too
the only
fucking
girl.
boring to fight.
When she's always home with you. Who else are you gonna fight with?
Deadass. No, there was one time. This was a couple months ago. I don't even know why we freaking fought. Ni me acuerdo. I'll have to ask Freddie and Jenny, but we were going. I had Eli. We were all in her room. No me acuerdo qué fue, pero ella me, like, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch still. Fuck that bitch right now. Now that I remember. I had Eli. Eli was still little, actually. Eli was still, like, chiquito. I think antes del año fue.
Yeah.
Oh, de los 2 años. No me acuerdo. But, I had Eli, lo tenía cargado, and I was in her bathroom. I think I was doing his hair. And she started doing something, and she started, like, coming at me, and I was like, bitch, let me put my son down at least first. I kid you not, like, I feel bad. I had Eli, and I was like, whoop. I threw him on
You're like, I'm sorry, baby.
I threw him on the floor, and that's when, obviously, Freddie ended up getting in it. But, I'm fighting, but I'm like, this is what it came down to. This is how it came down to, me fighting my own sister.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, our little episodes was kind of just all over the place today.
It was, yes.
But I did ask a couple people. It's like a little like question. It was what we did ask. We both asked. It was I asked them to describe their no. Yeah. Ay, ni me acuerdo. Oh.
Oh, great.
Ya ni me acuerdo, vale. Oh, describe your ex as a brand. I seen this on TikTok and I think it was fucking hilarious. I was like, I'm gonna ask these bitches because I'm gonna see what their exes be like. One of my friends said Goodwill. She said, porque le encantaba de andar de mano a mano, love being reused.
Oh my gosh.
My baby daddy, guys. Just kidding. Psych. The freaking other one was guess, because he always had me guessing his sexuality.
Bro, stop. You're lying.
That's what this bitch said.
I would die.
Imagine. There's been a couple guys where you're just like,
Yeah, but not like one that you're with.
I know which one this one is. I feel I know where she's coming from.
Okay.
Or the other one was, this one goes out to somebody very special. Gucci, because he always wanted every girl's coochie.
I'm dead.
You have a friend like that? Huh.
Oh, you're right. I do.
Your bestie. Hi, bestie. You're our number one supporter. You'll be watching this first.
I hate you.
Ross, because I settled for less.
I'm dead. How do they come up with this?
I don't fucking know.
Because when you asked me, I was like trying to think. I was like, I can't think of anything.
Me either.
There's something wrong with us.
We're fucking stupid. La otra was like Shein, because he looked better in pictures. It's true. She ain't be fucking lying. ¿Cuál era la otra? Nike, because I just did it. Facts. I agree with that one. And the other one was Microsoft, because he was micro and soft.
Oh.
My homie over there.
Oh, great.
I'm fucking
Oh, I
dead.
can't wait for that story.
Hey. We're not going to name names, okay?
I never said. I don't think I got a lot. Hold on. I think I just had the one because I posted it kind of late.
Yeah, sorry guys. Like, we really apologize for this week's
my God.
episode. It was a little bit all over the place. We had a good, juicy story. But unfortunately, maybe she just, like, se arrepintió a la última hora, and it's okay. Because I know your story, girl. Damn.
Okay. So I have 2 only. I posted it late because she told me to like.
Yeah, it was pretty late
After.
when we posted it.
Well, it's just like they canceled and we were like, fuck, what are we going to do?
Like, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Like, we gotta bring out a video
we were
regardless.
brainstorming, right? Because we don't want to let you guys down. We still want to upload no matter what.
Yeah.
Gotta improvise. So the first one I got says, in and out, how she let people hit the first day.
Fuck. Why you guys fucking hitting it the first day?
Facts. Like,
Why you putting out?
mm-hmm. And it's not just her, it's you too.
Facts.
And then the other one was waste management because he's fucking trash.
Facts. I'm fucking dead. You know what I was thinking when we released the episode last week when we read the one of the guy that had said that he had pulled out of the girl because why didn't she respect herself?
Yeah.
You know what I thought?
What?
Why the fuck you finished so fast that you came on your hand?
You're right.
It's because you ain't shit and you were embarrassed. That's probably what it was. Literally, I was at home and I was like, when I was watching
She's
it
like,
back,
why didn't I say this?
yeah, I was watching it back and I was like, wait, Vale, apenas le metiste del pinche tip y ya habías acabado?
It's true.
That's because that's probably why he said that.
It was too good.
Whoever you are, hit me up because I want to know why you finished so quick.
I want to see if anyone said anything crazy on here.
This video is going to be all over the place, guys. Because no sabemos qué hacer.
Where do you want to go in life?
Rich. Just kidding. No. I don't know. I barely know what I want to do tomorrow. You think I want to know what I'm going to do, where I want to go in life? Obviously be a good mom.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, I don't give a fuck about anything else.
I agree. Good mom, as long as your kids are proud of us, that's all that matters.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I had any questions other than the ones where they were like, are you single? What are you going to do this weekend? Do you leave people on red?
Honestly, do you guys want to, I think we should, have them hear the questions we get. They're so annoying. Because it's the same questions.
And I feel like it's the same person. And if you really want to know, hit me up.
Yeah, just text us.
But I'm going to leave you on red.
Okay, look, this is the recent one. It said, let me suck your toes.
If you're paying for them, go for it. If you're not, how the fuck am I going to let you suck my toes that I pay for? I had a guy that was paying for my toes.
You told me.
I did. At the beginning of the year last year, he had a foot fetish. And he would send me money to pay for my toes.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
It was just a whole phase that I went through. It was just like...
You're like, sure, why not?
Facts. He would literally he would pay for them and then he'd have me send him pictures and he was probably doing something to himself with it. And then I got kind of tired of it. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then I stopped. But yeah.
How long did it last?
3-4 months.
Okay.
It's because he was ugly. I seen him over the summer and I was like, you really look like that? No, mejor I'm good.
But wait, you did meet him then?
No, I didn't meet him.
Oh.
This was at a fair. I seen him de lejitos y me volteé.
You're like, I'm not here.
Literally, I was with my family and I was like, estoy ciega. But I seen him and I was like, I think that's who I think it is. And as soon as because he was walking this way with his family and I was standing and I was like, you didn't see, and he never mentioned it. He still hits me up till this day, but I never respond.
Yeah.
But no, I realized que estaba feíto and I was like, you know what?
You're like, this is not worth it.
It's not worth another friend.
This one says, y'all done having kids.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
That TikTok. Fuck yeah.
I'm done.
Fuck no. If you know my son, you know why I don't want kids anymore.
And I have 4. Why the fuck would I want more?
I heard kids.
Estoy sola. I don't want more. One, where is it? Did you guys pull the trappa move? I'm not going to say the word. It's the N word, but.
No. Pussy was too good.
Honestly, we planned it together. Why the fuck do I have to trap him at that point? He trapped himself.
I didn't trap anybody because he took me to get a plan B and it still didn't work. God trapped him, not me.
God said, this is the one to have your kids because she's going to take care of them.
Facts. No, I didn't trap nobody.
I didn't either.
I don't think I would ever trap a man.
I don't think I could. Like, why would you want to be, like, trap someone who doesn't want to be with you?
Or why would you continue to freaking force a person to do what you want them to when you're not even together and you have a whole other relationship? Why would you do that? honestly, that's what I always say. I'm just like, if we're not together, do you. Like, that's your life. Why am I going to continue to come into your life and ruin your life for you? Go ruin someone else's life. Don't ruin mine anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, no, like, yeah, like, we're not little anymore. I can't.
But some people just have that mentality, like they're still in high school.
Like, they have that power over that person when it's like
a control thing, yeah.
It's like, you can be happy, you can be with somebody else, living your life, doing you.
Doing whatever you want, but then that person has to be miserable because you want them to be miserable.
Porque no te gusta con la persona con la que están. Mm-hmm. Like, no, like why? Why waste your time?
Exactly.
Like, why waste their time? You're happy in a relationship, committed relationship. Why can't that person be fucking happy?
And you know what's crazy is, like, I feel like when you're so involved in that way,
yeah,
like, you're not really happy. Like, you're just honestly, like, you can't find
you're just trying to put up a front for everybody because at this point it's just like, what for?
But then at that point, like, if you really love the person, why not go back with them?
Exactly. Why continue to ruin it for them? Put your pride
aside. Yeah, put your pride aside and be like, I want to be with you.
Exactly. But it's the fact that they go on social media and bash all that person. But it's like, ¿cómo vas a regresar para atrás?
You can't, because no matter what, once you go back, it will never be the same. No matter how hard you try, it will never be the same.
There will never be trust. There will never be nothing between you and that person.
Yeah. And it's just the same thing. So might as well be happy and live your own life and do whatever you want and let that person continue on with their life.
Exactly. Because you want to continue on with your life. Why can't that person continue on with their life?
Facts.
Can never. I learned that the hard way because that's how I felt like I was at one point in my life where I was just like, how is it that you can be happy but when it comes down to me being happy, it's like, I can't get my happiness, but you can be out there like doing your thing.
Yeah.
How is it that it's bad for me? But now I'm just like, I don't care. I don't have to prove anything to you. Like, you're living your life, I'm living my life.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Nope.
I get that.
I don't know if I have any more. Let me check.
You check, because mine were weird.
Do you always leave people on red? Yeah, I do. How about you leaving my friend on red?
I don't even open them. Unless it's Laura and our group chat.
Who's your... Motherfucker, what the fuck? I'm going to read these to you guys because I'm telling you guys. Who's your ex? Do you want me to spell it out? Do you want me to do something?
Richard.
No, I don't have anything. Do you want to go to the beach? Motherfucker, we don't even have a beach. We have a canyon.
We have Bear Lake Beach.
Facts. No, but I think we should just wrap it up here because we don't really have anything else.
Yeah, so if you guys want to be on our podcast, reach out to us. I know that some people have reached out and they've told us that they want to be on it. I have to go back, look at messages and comments, and just kind of schedule you guys out. At first, like I said, we wanted it to be just us. This one was supposed to be a special guest, and she reached out to us, and we're like, yeah, we'll make it work, and it didn't happen. So if you really want to be on it and you're not afraid to let your business out there, just let us know. And we'll get you on here. Like, we'll make it work, and we'll find a time to bring you on and make sure that it works for you as well. So.
But yeah, like, reach out to us, definitely. Like, we already, we're not looking for any guests for this month. We already have a guest in mind.
Yeah.
But this month, we don't have any more episodes for anybody, since we will be out of town at the end of the month. So you guys might not have an episode towards the end of the month, but we'll try to make it happen. But we are looking for guests for next month.
Yes. So we're going to try to do at least 2 a month.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yes. So if you guys really want to be on here, we'd love to have you guys. Like I said, we are surprised that people even watch it. So if you guys want to be on here, please come on.
But I also do want to clarify, because I did get like a comment back on like our podcast. I want to specify, our podcast is not it is about chisme.
Yes.
But it's not about chisme in the world. We're not the news channel. I'm sorry. We're not the news channel. Ours is more about like people here in our community, like Ogden, because obviously we don't have people who have podcasts like that
we know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we put chisme, it's like obviously our business
It's
too,
our business.
and other people's business, because I'm telling you, we do have a lot of like crazy, like not crazy, like stories that we have to tell, but we're not mainly here to cover like
We're not
going
to do celebrity news.
Yeah, if we're not talking about Justin Bieber or Bad Bunny, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, like no, like we're not really here to cover like news stuff like that.
So like if that's what you guys were thinking, we do apologize, but this is not what it is. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, like we're trying our best, but it's mainly like chisme, like based around like Ogden, people here in Utah are chisme. We will probably cover like topics, like I do obviously want to go into like detail about like my sister, but once we've gone through like
through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Talking about that, not that specifically, I was going down Washington today and there was a little protest, and I didn't know about it.
I seen it on Facebook, but I didn't know what it was about. Like what like the protest was.
So I saw a lot of like human rights, but then there was people with like the Mexican flag down there. Like,
I did see that they put up a flag up on one of the buildings of Trump, and they're trying to figure out who did it.
Oh yeah, I did see that. And so when I was driving down Washington, I was just like beep 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 beep, beep. And there was a cop like right there. I was like, "Fuck,
sorry, I'm gonna get a ticket." My bad. No, but yeah, no, like there's certain topics that we will cover that obviously affect us. Mm-hmm. But like when it comes down to celebrity or like global warming, or I don't even know half of the time, but I'm like, no, that will not be us. No. So I really hope we made it a little bit clear, because I feel like people might have had the wrong
impression, I think,
of what our podcast was going to be, but obviously it's not what they thought it was.
And I don't think it was all people. I think just some.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think a lot of people understood. But if you watched our first episode, like, you know that's what. This was this, you know.
Like, we're fucking chismosos, and we just want to know.
We want to know.
We want to know your tea. This week's tea was supposed to be good. Spicy.
It was good, but we were still respecting boundaries.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to continue to do. Like we said, we're not here to belittle anyone or just put facts out there without the story of that person. And we were going to be very respectful and, you know, respect boundaries. But it didn't go as planned. And we will continue to do that to anyone who comes on.
Yes.
Because we want you on here. We want people to feel comfortable. We don't want them to feel like they're going to come here and be blasted. And
unless that's what you want.
Yeah, like if that's what you want, then okay.
We'll blast you. But no. But yeah, I hope you guys understand that. And I apologize for our video being all over the place this week.
Very.
But it was a good one.
I liked it. I felt very fun.
Very putazo vibes. But no, yeah. Well, we're just going to wrap it up here, and then we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.